I was trying to say something. You didn't know I was deaf.
On May 26, 2019, San Marcos police officers converged on a man yelling orders to stop. When he didn't, 2 officers fired their tasers at him. It was only afterwards did the officers realize what a horrible mistake they made.
Put your hands behind your back, sir. All right, grab his hands. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Roll over. Grab his hand. Just get on your stomach. Turn around. Just have him stand up. I think he's hurting. Let me see your hands. Hands. Let me see your hands.
In the span of 9 seconds, 3 different cops ordered him to lie down, sit up, and roll over, not understanding that he was deaf.
I think he's gonna fall. He's not being compliant. Look at me. Hey, look at me. Sit.
I'm doing myself in Baker 3 or at McCoy's. The other officers are going to be in front of DPS.
Hold it. Give me your name.
The man identified himself as John Kelly. He was legally deaf, and it's just sad to see how our officers shoot first and ask questions later.
I know. Go back!
tucking his hands up under his chest.
Well, maybe he did that because it was his only way to communicate with these tyrants.
That is a big guy.
She got tased. You want no EMS? You don't want any EMS? 321, because you were tased.
Need to at least check, make sure your probes are out.
Receive number 5. I'm trying to. I know alphabet. So
One probe, I'm seeing a shirt still right there. We're hoping we can.
Is it, are the spikes still in?
Is there anyone else I just stand through right now?
Why did he get tased?
When the EMS asked why he got tased, the shameless cops had no answer for that. They then proceeded to give him the medical help he needed.
receive number 5. Showing you out at 321.
You got it. You got it.
There's one, two,
Kelly had to be hospitalized for his injuries. The cops initially approached him because another deaf man had seen him and his wife arguing in sign language and thought it was a physical altercation. Kelly ended up suing the PD, and a trial is set to start soon. However, this next arrest would end up costing the city thousands of dollars and getting a cop fired. On September 18, 2019, Idaho Springs police conducted a traffic stop on Brady Mystic after he ran a stop sign, prompting him to pull over in the parking lot of a laundromat.
Victor 17. Sit back in your car! Sit back in your car!
Run up on us like that? Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Stop! Where to fight? Where to fight?
Get your arm behind your back, right now! Get your arm behind your back, right now! Arms behind your back, right now, or I'm gonna tase you!
Tase it.
Stop! Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Other hand behind your back, now! Other hand, now!
I'm sorry. Cough in Summers. My fault. I'm gonna do it. What we doing?
Roll over. Roll over to me. Sit. Stay sitting.
Stop,
Sit.
dude. I'm down.
Stay down.
What do you want? Why just help me?
Don't run at us like that.
I'm down.
Just sit down.
I'm down.
You're deaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want?
Stay sitting down. Stay sitting down. Stay down.
Taser deployed, and can you have one respond to our location, please? Start medical.
At this point, Officer Hanning broke his own leg while needlessly wrestling Mystic. EMS now tended to the injured officer while Mystic was taken to a hospital where the female officer tried talking to him.
Hello? Can you just let him know that I have one quick chance to explain this before we leave the hospital? Okay. I pulled him over for failing to stop at that stop sign. He got out of his car and approached my car very quickly. That's not how that's supposed to work. So we got out and tried to contact you. That's all I have.
Okay, I understand. I failed to stop. That's fine.
Do you understand why everything else happened?
No. When I got pulled over, I tried to come because the light was in my face and it scared me and I couldn't see and I didn't like that and I was frustrated. So I came over to see what was going over because of me. I thought maybe it was even someone else. I didn't know that I was the one. I didn't know what the reason was, but I couldn't see.
I understand that, but you should have stayed in your vehicle. Okay.
So what happened to the car?
The car was towed. And at this point, after you are released from the hospital, you're going to jail.
I didn't fight or anything. He grabbed me down and took me down on the ground. And later I got frustrated. I was trying to talk. I was trying to say something. You didn't know I was deaf.
So, are there any other questions?
No, not at this time. I don't have any more questions right now. And there's not much else I can say.
I'm surprised. What am I going to jail for?
Resisting arrest and assault in the second degree. And a stop sign violation.
I need a lawyer.
That's fine. That's why I'm not asking you any questions. I'm trying to just tell you what's going on, so you know.
Assault was second degree. It sounds like I was trying to kill someone. I wasn't doing anything.
Okay.
When I came to try to talk with you, you pulled me down.
Okay. That's it. I have nothing else to say, okay?
The sad part of this story is that Brady was then kept in jail for 4 months for resisting arrest, where he was mistreated and couldn't communicate due to the jail staff's lack of adequate training. Officer Hanning was later arrested and fired on a completely different case that I covered on this channel. If you'd like to check out that case, it's the last one in this video, and I'll link it in the description as well. Mystic sued the city and a settlement of $255,000 was reached. These tyrant officers keep on getting worse as this next officer arrests a man with dementia. On 7 December 2024, Officer Jay Pritchett confronted George Henderson at a gas station after complaints were made against him. At this time, George had a silver alert out for him. A silver alert is a public notification for a missing person.
How's it going, brother?
How you doing?
Good. Got a call about you assaulting somebody? What happened with that?
I work with these guys.
Yeah. Was it him you pushed? Who did you push?
Who I push? I pushed the Miller from back.
You pushed what?
I don't know what you're looking for from me. But what I do is I go out there and tell them Miller bills and all that. Now, you wanna believe something about me? You can call some people. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't trying to steal nothing.
Okay. You good? You got any guns or knives on you or anything? Just take your hand out of your pocket for me.
No, I don't have no guns.
Take your hands out of your pocket for
Let
me.
me get you the gun. I don't have no guns.
Okay, turn around for me.
All right.
Turn. Give me your hands. Where you live at? Walk up here, walk up here to this counter with me. Lean up on that counter up here for me, okay? We're gonna figure out what's going on. Let me talk to this other guy.
Live in this area.
I got you. Go over and sit up next to that counter. I'm gonna talk to him real quick. What's going on?
Get in my car.
He's getting in your car?
Weighing out here, 70 miles away. Knock the car off.
What did he say?
Where did you get from?
So he was attempting to take your vehicle. Okay. Hey, so why were you inside his car?
I wasn't inside.
You weren't inside his car?
Well, yes I was.
You were inside of his car?
He gave me a climber. I ain't trying to do anything.
I understand.
You know, we can call somebody.
Do you take any kind of medication or something?
Oh,
No, your pupils are very, very, very tiny, pinpointed. Can you look up in the air for me?
yeah, I don't drink. I don't drug.
Go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. You got cocaine in your nose.
Man, that's a lie.
Turn around.
That's a lie. Oh, man.
Let go of my hand. You understand me? Put your hands behind your back. Don't you move. Todd, send me units. I'm 5-1. Give me your hands. All right. If I roll you, you're gonna roll on your back, okay?
14 Buick Marty business check. Martin Steel Building, that'll be 1018 from Allegheny.
Roll over. Come on. Roll. I'm gonna pull you up, okay?
14-704, be advised. There's also a security company called in. There's a tag button going off at the highway right now.
Uncross your leg, please. Hey, I gotta get you up, brother. Okay?
Yeah.
You in cuffs, just relax. Come on, you can't lay here in handcuffs, brother. Yeah, he bit the out of me.
Pritchett hit Henderson twice on the back of his head, making him lose consciousness for 30 seconds. After his barbaric actions, Pritchett tries to investigate him, and we get hints of Henderson's condition.
Todd, I'm 1015 1 Mel. Go ahead and send me EMS. Did he take anything out of your car?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you have your license on you? Do you have any kind of form of ID?
No.
Nothing? Okay. Do you want to stand up, or are you okay sitting down? We can lean you up against this if you want. Or sit you back onto something, okay? I don't want to really pull you by your arms, that will hurt. I'll pull you up, we'll walk back over here and you can sit down against this, okay? All right, how you want to do this? Is that comfy?
Yep.
Okay. Where do you live at? Hang on.
Illinois,
Where do you live at?
58, 28,
5828 what?
1, 38.
Just what city?
Huh?
What city do you live in?
48, 38.
Do you live in Clarksville? Do you live in Guthrie? What state do you live in? Do you know?
No.
You don't know what state you live in? Okay. Where did you come from? And why do you have white powder in your nose? You have powder in your nose.
Oh, I got in my nose.
You have powder in your nose. When I see powder in your nose. And your pupils are very constricted.
I don't know.
Okay. Did you maybe look? You're under arrest. Okay, I'm gonna Mirandize you real quick. Okay, just so you know your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you can't afford one, won't be appointed to you by the courts. Okay. If you took something that you shouldn't have taken, and you've kind of gone into some kind of psychosis, I need to know so I can get you some help. Have you taken anything tonight?
No.
Okay. Because what you're saying and stuff isn't making sense. We're gonna go to the hospital anyway, because your story and you're not really making much sense, and you got powder in your nose. Okay. Are you confused? Do you not know where you are? The stuff in your nose looks like cocaine, man. All right. If you took too much cocaine, that's all right. I done found it. You done caught. You can't get in trouble for no more cocaine. I done got it on you. Okay. Do you have anything in your pockets you're not supposed to have? Do you have any cocaine in your pockets?
No.
Okay. Just hang tight. With the whole situation, I'll probably need a statement from you, stating what you saw, him fighting with me, him biting me, and all that. Okay.
No problem.
Okay, cool. Let me radio something real quick. 512 Todd. Just note in my CAD, I observed a white substance in the male's nose and attempted to arrest him. The male became non-compliant, fighting with me. The male and I both fell to the ground. I got on top of the male. The male then proceeded to bite me on my arm, to which I then struck the male in his head, and he did fall unconscious momentarily.
Also be advised, EMS is in route.
10-4, thank you. Did you walk here? Did you drive here? Did you have a car? You walked here?
No.
How did you get here? Do you have a car?
I was unconscious.
Well, I have a car, but I didn't use my driving.
Did you walk here?
No.
Then how did you get here? You get dropped off?
Yes.
Okay. I got you. Do you know who dropped you off?
Yes.
Who?
The lady on the dress.
Lady in the dress?
I think third count.
Do you take any kind of medication? You don't take nothing? Okay. You understand you're not...
Some value.
You take Valium?
No, I drink my medicine that they send me.
And what medicines are? I'm trying to make sure you're not going to some kind of mental crisis. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get you some help. I know you got the powder in your nose, but do you take any medication for, your mental? Because you're not making a lot of sense, okay?
Okay.
You got on 2 separate shoes. You don't know how you got here, okay? You were in other people's cars. You see where I'm at, brother?
No.
Nothing about you makes sense.
Let me tell you something. I'm in the military.
You're in the military right now?
Yeah.
What's your rank?
I'll do that.
Huh?
I ain't got nothing to want to do anything.
I got you. What's going on?
This is Carlos.
Hey, what's up, brother? Good, man. As soon as I find out whatever the name is, I'm going to trespass him so he can never come here again.
George Henderson.
George Henderson. Appreciate it. George, what's your middle name? Do you know?
I gave it to him.
Your middle name?
Alan.
Alan? What state's your driver's license in? Is it in Kentucky or Tennessee? What state do you live in?
What now?
What state do you live in?
Go on.
Huh?
I'm loose jacking these. Got me pulling.
Do you know your birthday?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
9/4/2232.
502 Todd. Break for a name, date of birth, unknown state. First name's gonna be George. common spelling, middle name Allen, common spelling, last name Henderson, common spelling. Male's not in a very cognitive state. He does not know what state he lives in or where he's from. If you can, just run it through all 50. Should come back to a elderly black male by the same name.
Bravo 32232.
What up? He was in his car, I guess trying to take it or still of it. I get here, he comes inside, he's acting super weird. I asked if he's got any, if he has a gun, and he says gun, and he goes in his pocket like this. I'm like, all right, no. And then I get him over here and I start talking to him, and I look at his eyes and there's like pins. And I'm like, all right, look in the air. He looks up, boogers, sugar, all in his nose. I'm like, all right. Try to put him in cuffs, he starts fighting with me. We fall down.
Can you lean your head back for me? Can you lean your head back? Lean your head back. Put your head back.
Lean up, look up at me.
Oh,
yeah, it's all in there. So we start fighting. Oh yeah, I am. I'm getting with everything. So we start fighting, and I take him to the ground, and I got my arm on him.
Oh man, look crystal.
Yeah, he don't know. He does not nothing. He does know nothing. He bites the f*** out of me, dude. He's biting me.
Where's the bite at?
Right here. Luckily, he bit me on this. So I get it away, and he's trying to go for this one. I go, knock his ass out. I guess the side of his head. I mean, I was going to tase him, but I was like, I don't want to tase him. I just wanted to get him off.
Got two different shoes on.
I know. I can't figure out what's going on with him. Obviously, he's been doing something. He snorted. I don't know if he's in some kind of drug psychosis. He don't know what state he's in. He couldn't tell me really how he got here. He said some lady in the dress dropped him off.
1497.
I mean,
Probably
yeah.
George was an honored veteran who served multiple deployments for 29 years and was deployed 6 times overseas before eventually retiring from the military in 2018 after head injuries and PTSD from combat began to worsen. George was hit with multiple charges, and when a urine sample report came out, he tested negative for any drug use the officers were speculating. Violence first, thinking later. Welcome to our modern-day police force. On March 14, 2024, Officer Henry Chapman assisted with a traffic stop involving a driver who was speeding and had an outstanding federal arrest warrant. During the stop, Chapman's attention was drawn to the cash in the suspect's possession.
Sir, come on, step back here. Go ahead and face that call. Put your phone on the top of it.
What am I doing? I'm
You're being
explaining
arrested.
everything to you. That's why I'm having you out.
So you are under arrest at this time. You have a warrant out for your arrest. A warrant for what?
I'm going to show it to you in a moment, okay? Is this your car?
It's my girlfriend's car.
Your girlfriend's car. Can he drive it, the guy that's in the passenger seat?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, twist your feet up there.
So, what am I under arrest for?
I'm going to show it to you, okay? Come back here for a second. I'm going to give you, I'm going to show you the LiDAR too, where I clocked you at 68. That's not really the biggest concern here, okay? But I'm going to show you the warrant once I get you secure, okay? Is there anything you want to bring with you down there to Mecklenburg County Jail?
No, I'm saying, can I understand, what am I being detained for?
Yeah, it's a warrant. I'm going to show you the actual warrant in just a moment when I have a chance to sit you down. I'm going to leave that cash in there. Any other pockets I need to know about? No, sir. Go ahead and see what's there.
Say, what is my money on the cell phone, guy?
What? Oh, okay.
What is that? Oh, that's my mine. I ain't seen that. I've never seen that in my life. What are you doing with my property then?
I'm going to roll the window down and tell you what you're in here for.
Stuff right here. So that's going with you. That's going to be with you. We're not giving that to anybody else. We got that off you, so it's staying with you. So you know we didn't take none, and none's going to be missing. All right, but I want to. No, we are taking that. That's staying with you. That's the rule.
And you gave me
So
some of it
because it come off of you. Every bit of it's going with you. Does that make sense? That's accountability, because when it comes to stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So,
It's the same type. I said they're gonna double check it just to be sure.
okay. Sir, just give it just a minute, all right?
The suspect, who was identified as Moncrief Moon, was taken to the police station where he found out that one officer was doing something fishy.
Alright, I'm gonna count your money in front of you, okay?
Here's big money. We'll put this in the bag for you, okay? Yeah, here. Here you go.
I got you.
Yeah, she's counting it right now.
You're gonna watch me, okay?
I heard the rubber band get popped.
Hold up. Check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to question you.
Let me count it first.
No, can you look in between his legs real quick? Well, I think he just put some more money in between his legs. I'm sorry. Oh yeah.
How much money did you have on you? I'm asking.
I haven't touched it. Can you just check in between his
Sir,
legs?
listen to me.
He's moving and everything. Look, he's moving.
Sir, I'm good.
Sir, listen to me. Tell me how much cash you had on you. What was the amount?
I just want to see. I'm not gonna lie. Can you check? I'm not going nowhere. Can you check your fellow officer for me, please?
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Hell no. He just touched my. I heard the rubber band pop. He told me, oh, I had to look. And he's moving. He's moving in between his legs.
Sir, stand right here.
I'm gonna stand right here, but can y'all please check y'all fellow officer? Please. What's going on? Look, he's moving his arm right now.
How much cash did you have on you?
Can you check your
Yeah, I
hands?
didn't.
Can you check your people? Because he's touching.
What's
Tell me what's the total amount.
Look at his hand. He's tucking money. He's tucking money right in his right hand.
Tell me how much money you
He's
had on
tucking
you.
money. He's tucking my money. That's a problem. Can y'all check him?
Hey,
Listen to me. What was your total cash?
He's telling her no. Don't check
Listen.
me.
Listen.
Look at him moving. He's moving. Oh my God. Y'all not gonna check him?
Listen.
Look
Chill
at
out.
him.
listen. Come on.
I've been
Let me tell
cooperating
you
with you guys the whole time. I'm not
I'm not gonna allow anybody to take your money.
Look at him. He's moving.
But look at me. Look at me. If someone takes your money, it will be a big problem. All right. No one's gonna take your money. I can see his hands. I can see exactly what he's doing. No one's gonna take your money. She's gonna count your money.
There's more watched him touch my money. And you
There's
guys
more money in here. You're saying that there's more money in here?
But what I'm saying is
Let me ask you a question. Answer my question. Are you saying that there's more money in here?
what I'm saying is he just touched my money and went through 3 different floor compartments, and I seen him put it in between his legs. I heard my rubber band. I've been nothing but cooperative with you guys. All I wanted you guys to do was.
Okay, watch.
I'm saying, but he already moved and did a lot of different stuff.
Okay, come sit over here.
But y'all already let him move. Like, there's no way. Like, watch. That's crazy. I can't believe y'all just did me like that.
How much cash did you have on you total? So I can count it out and we can verify if it needs medicine. That's what I'm asking you.
We can
You know
this
what
right
the
now.
total amount was?
No, I honestly don't. The money was for bills. My wife gave it to me. The one that she tried to give me. I tried to give her the money. He said, don't give it to her.
Okay.
Because I went to Wendy's. I got a Wendy's receipt right.
But do you know how much cash you had on you so I can count it out so we can verify the total? Do you know approximately how much you had on you?
If I say a number and I get it wrong because he touched the money, then it's going to be all wrong. But I just don't understand why I heard my rubber band being popped.
I just grabbed it from the seat to give to her.
That's not what you just told me either, boss.
I did. That's what I did. And I handed her the
I'm not going to lie,
envelope.
boss. Have I gave you any problems?
No, sir, you have not.
That's all I wanted to ask, sir. I just don't understand why y'all couldn't. Like, I'm not going. I sit on my face. I'm not going nowhere. I just wanted
I'm
to.
asking you what your total was so we can count it out. You can watch me count
I'm
it out.
not sure. I'm
and we
distraught.
can
It's a
verify.
lot. It's a lot going on. I didn't
Okay.
even know I had a warrant. I'm just trying.
Alright.
I'm just trying to like.
So if you...
What's it called? I'm trying to like just like comply with you guys.
I got
But
you.
Notice how Chapman got out of the car and immediately put his arm up to block anyone from opening it or checking inside. The female cop was trying her best to mediate the situation.
Okay, so what I typically do is count out everybody's
You can
money
count it
in
again,
front of
but I'm
them
not gonna
so
lie
you
to
can
you.
see that it's accurate.
the money was altered before.
So when I turn it over to property, you can verify that the total we're counting out now is the total that you're going to get back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Are you good with me doing that right now?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you can tell me, do you have any kind of idea about how much you would say you had on you?
But I'd rather you tell me first, so I just know in my head.
But if you tell me afterwards that it's missing, that doesn't verify.
But if you
know
guys
what I'm
would have
saying?
stopped him within
If
the
you
whole,
tell me
if you
how
guys
much
would
it was now, I can count it and we can verify if it's missing. Okay?
I understand what you're saying, ma'am, and I appreciate everything. But I feel like you guys don't understand what I'm saying. But it's okay, I'm not tripping. You can count it out. I just, like, you counting it out right now would just let me know exactly how much you took. But I'm not tripping anything. I'm not trying to cause any problems or any Miss Casperson. Miss Casperson. I'm not trying to cause any problems. I just know what I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, I heard the rubber band pop. I seen him fiddling. He did not just keep his hands up the whole time. Like no, I didn't. He didn't open the door and say, you can search me. Look, you know what I'm saying? I heard my money. I'm a very great businessman. I just paid bills a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? I just know for a fact that he touched my money. And then he was adamant about not giving my money to my wife or the cameraman that was with me. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, no, you're gonna keep the money on you, which wasn't a problem. You know what I'm saying? But him touching the money prior to just putting it in the, like, I've been listening the whole time. He asked for the small envelope. He didn't put the money in there then. He asked for like it just doesn't make any sense. But you can do your job. I'm not trying to like postpone or like cause a problem. I just want to see how much is missing out at this point.
I want to count in front of you so
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can see how much that you have, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5, 6. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. So that's 7.
7,000. 7,000.
20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. 7, 190.
This is around like 13, 14.
Okay, so we have it documented that you're saying that, okay?
Is that the rubber band now, Bob?
Yeah. You see me putting it all in here.
I appreciate you, I'm sure.
The female officer placed $7,190 into an evidence bag and sealed it.
Like his person, because like if anything is on him,
Look,
like
sir.
it would be in big. No, I don't.
Look, I'm gonna show you right here. Look at me. Look at me.
All of you guys probably have kids out there. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
So look, this is all I want to explain to you guys. Most of the time, when somebody know they didn't, like when somebody knows for a fact they didn't do anything, they're not finna just, you feel what I'm saying, like let you search them. And I don't have kids, you feel what I'm saying, but I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. So I'm like up to par with all of that. And on top of that, if I didn't do anything, like how me and you've been talking the whole time,
Yes,
just
sir.
like how me and you was talking the whole time, if I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about, you feel what I'm saying? There would be no reason for him to show me his pockets and stuff. Like I know for a fact.
No, I want you to feel
comfortable. I would have
Yes,
felt,
yes, sir.
I would have felt comfortable if your colleagues would have searched you at the exact time where I knew where the money was, because I seen you kept going in between your legs, and then every time everybody put all of the attention on me, you kept moving. I don't know if it's in your door, I don't know where it's at, but just like, look.
Watch what happens next when another officer tries to get inside the cop car.
Like, look, I don't even care to find the money, but how you know for a fact that I'm right.
Come here.
Do you mind if I move?
Come here. I'm telling you.
I want you to hold me, so you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All that's been recorded, right? That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me that whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you crumble it up. Just
that
count
is
it.
not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right, and like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you still.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resistant. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I've seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose you.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it when I first got it. I said, I heard you did rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cause.
My camera's on the entire
Yes, ma'am.
time. All right,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Good here.
Yes, ma'am. So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some of my money.
sir,
And I'm
I
not
did
trying
not.
to put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. And then I don't even like the fact, but I know you guys have like special protocol. I don't even like the fact that he just tried to steal and nobody like stood up for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody was like, okay.
Nobody saw anything
But
that
I
you were
seen
saying,
everything.
but nobody saw anything that you said.
I appreciate it, Mr. Morris. You his sergeant.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
Sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out, I could tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct and incorrect?
That's correct. That's the reason why I called him out to ask.
But you just separated. Whoa, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted you wasted an evidence for it. Because now she has to rewrite a totally different number. So if I would have agreed to the number that I didn't know when she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or seen as a liar or something. That's why I didn't answer your question, ma'am, because I said that I had just went to Wendy's. I believe that's my receipt. I only ordered a 10-piece nugget and I ordered like a fry and something to drink, so I didn't know the actual amount of the money. All I know is when my girlfriend got off work at 5 o'clock, I was supposed to give her that money for the rest of the bills and she was going to get her car back. I was in a car this week. That's why I wasn't in my own car, man. That was my girlfriend's car, Diamond Alexander. That's why when you initially pulled me over, and y'all probably have my phones, you can see the call record. I called her at like 4 or something to let her know, babe, I'm being pulled over in your car. In my eyes, I thought it was gonna be for the T-tag, temporary tag thing, the sticker, but like
it was initially just for your speed, I promise you that.
No, I apologize, sir. I apologize. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do, but I know for a fact what I heard. I have 20/20 vision. I'm not a criminal. I don't do things that I'm not supposed to. I heard him tampering with that rubber band.
Okay.
That rubber band was on that money because my girlfriend gave me the money this morning and told me I wasn't even supposed to be in her car. I just took it because I didn't want to be Ubering around all day and my girlfriend had a car and she was going to work. I was supposed to be picking her up off Central at her job, at her little, where she do cosmetics at. With that money, we supposed to go to the bank. I'm pretty sure when y'all check the car, y'all see the little Chase.
What's your full name?
Moncree Tyree Moon. M-O-N-C-R-E, last name Moon.
Do we have all your information?
Yes, sir, but I want to know what y'all gonna do about Mr. Chapman.
Okay.
He was just caught at work, tampering with evidence.
Mr. Moon, I'm gonna do my job, all right? So
I want it wrote down. I'm not gonna lie. Now,
listen,
Mr. Morris, I'm
listen,
not gonna cut you off.
listen, there's nothing that I can give you right now to tell you what I want to do. But like, what I can tell you what I want to do is if you allege that he did something, honestly,
did you recount the extra money?
He said it was 1,000.
no, like it's not 100.
Oh, it's 900. I have it right here. Sorry.
It's not 100.
Do you mind
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was what I could put in. It was separate.
So like if you allege that Officer Chapman did something.
So you guys don't
Listen. I'm telling you exactly what I'm gonna do. Do not parse every word I'm telling you. I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to do. All right? Is that I have to get on the phone. I have to call my supervisors to run up the chain. All right?
The cat was out of the bag. The alleged criminal caught a cop thieving. How messed up is our system? Officer Chapman was taken into the office and confronted about his actions.
People coming in, obviously they have to talk to you, all right? So, I want to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay?
Yep. Go ahead. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
QRS.
I got it.
Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak to you, alright? So, just chill out, relax. Do you need anything?
No, I just want to apologize to everyone and say, man, one of these things, dude. And I'm sorry.
Hey, brother.
Just want to say I'm sorry.
I got you, brother. Well, we're going to walk out of here and close the door, okay, until they get here, okay, buddy?
Alright. Let me know if you need anything, alright?
I'm good, Sarge. I appreciate it.
Henry Chapman was found guilty of embezzlement and placed on unpaid administrative leave after his arrest. Following 15 years of service, he resigned from the police force. If you ask me, I'd say he got off easy. What's even more horrible is what these two female officers did next. On April 7, 2018, Roswell police officers Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson pulled over Sarah Webb for speeding. Instead of following proper protocol, they decided to play a literal game with her fate.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Off to Brown Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late for work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92? No, ma'am. You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please. The ground's wet. It's been raining. You're going over 80 miles an hour
so
on this type of a road. That's reckless driving, ma'am. She was going like almost 90 down 92.
Oh, really?
She flew past me. I had to get up to 90 to catch her.
Wow.
My CAD's not working. Is yours? I
checked.
Can you see if can you check the tag too? I'm gonna have to restart this and see what the deal is. I'm on 3. Alpha 1.
Contact to 2005 Mercury Stable to Sarah Webb at Lawrenceville. Valid -10.
I'm gonna restart my computer.
Following returns to Sarah Webb, Class C, valid -10.
Copy, thank you. Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
This is tail right.
Yeah, so really.
23.
Michael Jordan? Hi. So I got too fast for, let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Is it reckless?
Yeah, you can do reckless, and then speeding.
While determining Sarah's fate, the officers used A for arrest and R for release during a casual coin flip. Unfortunately for them, all of this was recorded on their body cameras.
Yeah, you can do reckless, and then speeding, and you're just gonna have to mark the pace one instead of the.
I mean, either way, the speed limit here is what, 45?
Yeah.
She was going way.
Yeah.
I mean, because I haven't done one like speeding like that, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure.
This is tail right.
Yeah. So really.
23.
Michael Jordan. Hi. So I got too fast for. Let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Is it reckless?
Yeah, you can do reckless, and then speeding, and you're just gonna have to mark the pace one instead of the.
I mean, either way, the speed limit here is what, 45?
Yeah.
She was going way.
Yeah.
I mean, because I haven't done one like speeding like that, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure.
You're gonna do the patrol vehicle spot, and then it's gonna ask you for moving or not moving, and you're gonna do moving.
Can you help me do these dang tickets? My CAD won't even log me in. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah. Alright, ma'am. Do me a favor. Step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down. Why am I doing that? Step out of the vehicle. Turn around. Put your hands behind your breath. Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast for conditions. You put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay?
They had the audacity to tell Sarah that she put people's lives in danger while they themselves literally ruined one.
You have a Ron. Return to the side for me. Here, move on, Burkett. I'm just gonna shake this out, okay? Alright. Do me a favor, step over here. It's my patrol vehicle. Have a seat for me. We're gonna buckle you in, okay?
I am, but without a stamper.
Oh.
Who's that?
I don't know, why are they plugging me?
He's not noticing.
After the incident, the body cam footage was reviewed, leading to the termination of officers Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson. Good thing these two immature women were taken off the force. A thieving cop is somewhat new, but a killer cop is very common these days. Just take a look at what this horrible guy did. Corrupt officers often face their sins in the courtroom, just like this officer whose actions put his own partner to tears.
Here I'm thinking we're supposed to be the good guys.
Just to give you a little background of the case, Ronald Anthony Burgos Avalesa, a former Border Patrol agent, lured his mistress and his very own one-year baby he had with her to a secluded park. He then inflicted 27 on the woman, and after he was done, he delivered a similar end to his one. This testimony is from Burgos' partner when he learned what his partner did.
Can you please state your full name for the record?
Yes, it's Francisco Noel Lara.
And how are you employed?
I'm employed as a Border Patrol agent.
And how long have you been employed as an agent?
In October it'll be 12 years.
What are your duties and responsibilities?
My responsibilities are to deter terrorists and terrorist weapons from coming into the United States.
Did you at any time that day visit Father Magdalene Park?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And how did you arrive at Father Magdalene Park?
I want to say by pure coincidence. My duties, like I said, were to be at the old the South Station. I was supposed to be there as long as it took for the new recruits to get sworn in, speak to the chiefs, fill out some paperwork, and then a lot of times we're there all day. But thankfully that day around between 10 and 10:30, my team leader told me to pretty much start training my new field training, my trainee, Johnny L. Smith. He told me that he would take care of the new hires and for me to go to the field and commence his training.
Okay. Are you familiar with someone by the name of Ronald Anthony Burgos Aviles?
Yes.
How are you familiar with him?
He was my supervisor in that particular day. At the time, I did not know what was going on. When he called me Lada Lada, I get to his position. It doesn't take me more than a minute and a half. I get there. I see his truck with his overhead lights turned on. I start making my way to Mr. Burgos when I see him looking down the ATV trail, looking south. His body is standing outside of the truck with radio in hand, just looking down the ATV trail. So when I'm making my way to Mr. Burgos' truck, I see him looking south, so I look south and I see the silhouette of the victim.
Francisco Lara had known his supervisor for many years, but on that fateful day when he arrived on scene, he did not believe what he was seeing.
As soon as I see the victim, I approach and I start yelling, like, "Señora, señora, despierta, estás despierta. Ma'am, wake up." Because at this time, all I see is blood. I told my trainee, I call him Schmitty. I like, Schmitty, is that what I think I'm looking at? And I see the silhouette and I immediately start running towards her. And that's when I tell him, like, I start yelling at her, "Está despierta, are you awake?" So at that time, initially, right away, I said, "Sir, do you have any gloves?" Which he said, "No, I do not."
Who did you say that to?
Initially, I asked Mr. Burgos, "Do you have any gloves?" He's like, "No, I do not." So I say, "I don't have any gloves." And I asked my trainee, Schmitty, "Do you have any gloves?" And thankfully, being the great agent that he was, he did have a pair of gloves. So he goes ahead and tells me, like, "Sir, I have gloves." So I take them both. I grab one and I give one to Mr. Burgos. I put the glove as best as I can, immediately check for a pulse. I don't feel a pulse. Before anything, I'm radioing everything in to, I told base 2, I think she's dead. They tell me, take a step back, trigger the crime scene. So before anything, I told my trainee, go to the gate and open it for the paramedics. He takes off. So before I take a step back, I'm surprised to see so much blood. So I grab my head and I'm like, where is all this blood coming from? Take a step back. At the time he picks her up, I could see the shadow of her face. It's full of dirt. I could see her hair over her face, but I do not get a clear picture of her. But I am so freaking out and in shock because I don't know what I'm looking at. So he puts her back down, goes back over her. He's like, "You know what? This stuff makes me nervous. I'm gonna go back down this way." And he points south again towards the Bettis property. And he walks away and I see him with his phone in his hand. He's doing something. At the time I'm thinking he's gonna call base 2, but from what I understand, he never did. At the time, I had no idea that he knew her. No indication of anything whatsoever. All I knew is that, hey, we're the good guys. Supervisor Burgos, at the time I'm doing everything. I'm checking for life. In my mind, I'm thinking he's got my back as a law enforcement agent. He's watching my back. So I didn't think anything of it. So when I grab the glove, I just go over and I put it there just for safekeeping.
In the back of his kilo?
In the back of the bed of his kilo, yes, sir.
The victim was a woman Officer Burgos had an affair with. He had impregnated her, and due to her financially unstable life, she was receiving child support from him. At that time, Francisco didn't know his supervisor was the main suspect in the case. But when he did, the memory alone overwhelmed him.
My team leader tells me, "Hey, we already activated the Border Patrol unions, the lawyers for you. Before you make any statements, we already got lawyers." And I'm like, "We already made our official statement." He was surprised. He's like, "Oh, you did?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, before he hangs up, he's like, "Just so you know, there's a rumor saying that the dead woman is Burgos' side chick." I'm like, "All right, 10-4, let me call you back." I told Agent Herndon, "Hey bro, there's a rumor saying that the dead woman is Burgos'," I use the word Sancha. At that moment, we're talking. Another detective comes out, a big man. I know him as a boxer. He comes out, and I tell him, I still have my phone in my hand. I tell him, "Sir,
question answer basis, Mr.
I'm good, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. I was heartbroken.
1 second, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Another officer in charge of securing the crime scene gave many brutal details as well.
You also testified that he said that there was a body.
That is correct.
Okay. What happens at that point? Or what do you do at that point?
At that point, he was ahead of me, southbound. When I heard him say, "I found another body," I walked towards his direction, to his location. He was no longer on the dirt path. He was in the brush. And when I arrived there at the brush with Agent Dennison, I observed a motionless little boy as well.
Describe, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what you saw, or when you saw the little boy. If you can describe what you saw.
Of course. Little brown booties, little brown boy booties, blue jeans that were covered in blood, freshly haircut, and what caught more my attention was the way the body was positioned, he was placed. He wasn't thrown, he was placed. It's as if someone had placed him down.
Did you see any injuries to the baby?
Yes, lots of blood around the neck area, and that came down. I said again, blood on the blue jeans as well.
Okay.
Next, the lawyer displayed a heartbreaking piece of evidence.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 26. And if you can identify and you recognize this.
Yes, now I remember the t-shirt. Yes, sir.
Did you see any other injuries on the baby? How close were you to the baby?
Standing right over the body.
How many injuries did you observe on the baby at that time?
I only observed one.
And that was to
the neck area.
Did you notice any cuts, incisions, or tears on the shirt?
No damage, just the blood.
So the shirt is intact?
Yes, sir.
The baby you said was wearing jeans?
Yes, sir.
And I'm showing you State's Exhibit 25. You said you recognize these jeans?
Yes.
And you said that he had a large amount of blood on them? Can I lead your witness, please? And what was the conditions of the jeans?
Blood-soaked jeans.
And finally, you said that he was wearing, what was he wearing on his feet?
Brown booties, brown little boy booties.
State's Exhibit 24, you recognize this?
Yes, sir.
Permission to publish these to jury. I'm just going to show.
I don't need to.
While we were back in my patrol unit where I keep my voluntary statements, my paperwork, something important was broadcasted over our radio.
Communication came over the radio that morning.
It was broadcasted, possible suspect, Burgos. That was broadcasted over my P unit, portable unit.
What was your reaction at that time? But when you heard Burgos, what did that, did it mean anything to you at all?
No, sir.
Did Dennison?
Dennison was in close proximity where he could hear the broadcast on my radio.
Did he have any reaction?
He was appalled.
How do you know? What was his demeanor?
He was in shock.
This witness cannot testify as to what somebody else, some others perceived.
I'm asking about his demeanor when you heard the broadcast. Dennison was in front of him. He can testify as to what the agent's physical demeanor was when the broadcast came out.
All right. We'll stick with the demeanor, but nothing with regard to what he said, sir. The witness has been instructed. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Thank
I'm
you.
asking only his. You have your radio.
Yes, sir.
The name Burgos comes out.
Yes, sir.
It means nothing to you.
No, no, sir.
Do you see a physical change in Agent Dennison?
Yes, sir.
To you, what do you see this physical change?
He was in shock.
The victim, Griselda Hernandez's sister, also testified in court against Officer Burgos.
Whenever my sister was going to school, she had classes, she needed to be elsewhere, I would watch over my nephews, both of them. And the same with me, whenever I had to go to work, she would try to take care of my children when I wasn't available for him. So you could say that we, in a way, raised each other's children.
How old would your sister be today if she were still alive?
I feel I could calculate how old she would be, but to me, she's always 27.
Why do you say that?
I can't see her aging over 27. That's where time stopped. That's where time is frozen for her. And like I said, I could calculate if I were to give you an age she'd be, but she's 27 in my heart. And
what about Dominic? How old would he be today?
He would be 6. He would be turning 7, just like my son, July 26. She wanted to be a nurse.
Like you?
Yes.
Dominic was about 18 months old, right, when he died?
That's correct.
Do you remember what kind of toys he liked to play with? Was he a active little boy?
Yes, he had, well, at my mom's house, he had these favorite little tiny yellow balls that he used to like hiding them from my mom and having her find him whenever she was sweeping or cleaning, and she'd find him in all odd places, cabinets, under the sofas, anywhere. In my house, he enjoyed playing with the orange basketball that him and Tristan would always fight over. And any little games that they had that they could, tactile toys that they could press and they would make sounds. They loved playing with things like that.
So you like playing with balls, footballs,
Yes.
baseballs?
Yes.
The monster officer destroyed and ruined so many lives with his brutal action. He only deserved one punishment, and it was given when the verdict was announced.
All right, this is the verdict in case number 2018 CRA 852D1. The state of Texas could care to stand. Mr. Burgos, Ronald Anthony Burgos Aviles. Verdict of the jury, count 1. We, the jury, unanimously find beyond reasonable doubt the defendant Ronald Anthony Burgos Aviles guilty of the offense of capital murder as alleged in count 1 of the indictment signed by the foreperson. Verdict of the jury, count 2. We, the jury, unanimously find beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant Ronald Anthony Burgos Aviles guilty of the offense of capital murder as alleged in count 2 of the indictment signed by the foreperson.
After nearly 8 hours of deliberation, the jury sentenced Burgos to life in prison for killing former lover Griselda and their son Dominic. The death of innocents and the pain inflicted by these crazy people scars many for their entire lifetime. And that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next upload. Thanks for watching.